And we begin tonight at 6 with a hopeful update about this homeless encampment that we've been talking about in Fountain Square. The people who live there, who just found out today the city is going to connect them with housing. Ashton Hackman explains how city leaders plan to do it.
Roughly 5 people are left here at the homeless encampment on Leonard Street, but you can see several tents are still along this stretch of the road as homelessness advocates now work to get many of these people into housing. For the few remaining people living in tents along Leonard Street, it's been weeks of wondering what's next after being told they will have to leave. A delayed deadline now raising potential housing solutions.
Directly into housing. Someone signing a lease on an apartment and in housing. It's not just an offer.
CEO Chelsea Herring-Cozy with Coalition for Homelessness Intervention and Prevention says a test run at a different encampment was a success. 10 people now with a place to live and an encampment closed and cleaned up.
There are 10 people who were living on the streets just a month ago who are now in permanent housing with supportive services and safe, and that site has now been permanently closed and we are ready to move to the second site.
13 News first reported on the concerns and safety issues stemming from the Fountain Square encampment. Since then, outreach groups with Horizon House have collected the names and information for those who've been there long term. Only those already there will be getting the help.
People should not relocate or come to Leonard Street. With this announcement, this is a little bit outside of a typical process. We don't typically make the site public, but this is a unique situation. And again, we don't want the folks at Leonard to not be able to be part of this.
Ardor will help with housing navigation, unit location, and landlord engagement.
We are committed to working with the folks at Leonard Street and the folks who have moved on since the initial posting was notified.
Right now, there is no deadline on how long it will take all of these people to get access to housing, but we're told in previous encampments, it's taken roughly 4 to 6 weeks. Reporting in Fountain Square, Ashton Hackman, 13 News.
And we're told tonight that IMPD will help ensure that no one moves into that encampment in Fountain Square. Indy DPW will also help up the cleanup once it's empty.